Trigger and content warning. The upcoming performance deals with the topic of trauma. There is also going to be strong language as well. If at any time the performance gets too heavy, you can walk out at any time. Have you ever loved someone so much you give an arm for? Not the expression no, literally an arm for. When they know that you're hard and you know you are their armor, and you destroy anyone who would try to harm her. But what happens when dad turns right around and hits you, and everything you loved about turns on you with spite? What happens when you become the source for their pain? Daddy, look what I made, but he'd rather go watch the game. Mommy, where's daddy? I can't find daddy, where is he? I don't know, go play Kayla, baby, daddy's busy. Daddy don't like his daughter, he never wanted her. She made one small mistake and now he gotta swing on her. Then turn right around and say that you love her, and say sorry to her mother who's the spitting image of her. That's her daddy, yeah, Kayla, he's real scary. He hardly raised it, he used to sing rockabye, baby. And now she's grown, just carry on, don't mourn, rejoice. Every time you hear the sound of her voice, she knows that he's looking back on her smiling. She don't even feel a thing, so Kayla don't do nothing but smile back. And now she's grown, just carry on, don't mourn, rejoice. Every time you hear the sound of her voice, she knows that he's looking back on her smiling. She don't even feel a thing, so Kayla don't do nothing but smile back. She just lost her glee, out there on the stage. She's dancing, out looking, he's nowhere to be seen. He's making Kayla cry, why is Kayla crying? Baby, daddy, sorry he missed it, daddy, you're lying. You always say that, you already said this the last time, but you don't come no more, daddy, you lied. She's piling tears, keep crying just to beg at him. Daddy, please, daddy, you don't love me, daddy, stop it. Goes in the bathroom, pulls out a knife, 7-inch. She wanna go, this will make him happy, just say bye. She looks up, just saw her standing in the mirror. All she hears, she's such a whore, and she believes it. He'll still be saying, you're just a girl, you're just a bitch. It's not right, she go tell mom and show her nothing changes. And just as she goes towards her bedroom door, the lights go out. She's all alone, tears start to form, and now she's crying. And now she's grown, just carry on, don't mourn, rejoice. Every time you hear the sound of her voice, she knows that he's looking back on her smiling. She don't even feel a thing, so Kayla don't do nothing but smile back. And now she's grown, just carry on, don't mourn, rejoice. Every time you hear the sound of her voice, she knows that he's looking back on her smiling. She don't even feel a thing, so Kayla don't do nothing but smile back. And now she's grown, just carry on, don't mourn, rejoice. Every time you hear the sound of her voice, she knows that he's looking back on her smiling. She don't even feel a thing, so Kayla don't do nothing but smile back. And now she's grown, just carry on, don't mourn, rejoice. Every time you hear the sound of her voice, she knows that he's looking back on her smiling. She don't even feel a thing, so Kayla don't do nothing but smile back. She's a pure brown dove who never knew her fate. In a world of love, there's those who hate. Our brown dove closed her eyes, lying within her bed, and by no surprise, she was there dead. What's a heart without a home? Our brown dove would ask, eating meals alone while taking off her fake mask. Our brown dove would flinch at any raised hand like living with the Grinch, and her life was damned. Our brown dove never spoke and fought her battles alone, as she wore her invisible cloak so her cover was never blown. Our brown dove held fake smiles, for the bad outweighed the good, and would cry on the tiles. She just wanted to be understood. Our brown dove stopped living, and she stopped eating, for her shelter was unforgiving, since they've done the mistreating. Our brown dove wanted to be worthy, but never won that war. She was always treated dirty, and began to know what for. Our brown dove stopped being passive, and began to start breathing. She's no longer combative, with no more self-grieving. Our brown dove is no longer dead, and never undereats. Learn to find other love instead. She has found inner peace. Our brown dove became free, with only healthy relations, and with high guarantee, there are no limitations. Our brown dove used her voice, and she is now relieved, so she can rejoice as they begin to grieve. Our brown dove is grown. She carries on. She doesn't mourn. They'll rejoice when they hear her voice, look back on her and smile. But our brown dove doesn't feel nothing at all. Our brown dove smiles back. Our brown dove just smiles back.